If you too freaked out, I'm not coming.
Got you.
You ain't gonna have me in the bathtub getting peed on. Don't do that.
Right.
So it's just, and you can kind of gauge, at least I can. I just use my better judgment, talk to some, texting, FaceTime. If he gonna already let you know through the FaceTimes anyway.
Right.
And once he get the, let me see such and such, such and such. Okay. He may be normal. But if he asks you, are you into such a, I think you're getting a little weird. I'm gonna pass on that flight.
Real life. It ain't real life. Just say real life street Starz. You know what time it is. Real life street Starz. Woo! We got a legend in the building, in the motherfucking building. Thick ass Daphne. What's going on? How you doing?
I'm good. Hey y'all. How are you?
You're looking stunning, by the way. I just want you to know.
Oh, thank you.
For those who don't know who Daphne is, let's just give them a little brief background. Where are you from?
I'm from Chicago. I'm actually from the south suburbs, though.
From the suburbs? What was it like growing up in the suburbs of Chicago? You don't hear that often.
Oh, I mean, you know, south suburbs is the south. It's a suburb, I guess.
Does gangster shit happen in the suburbs?
Yeah, because it's not really like the suburbs I grew up in. It's not really the suburbs. You know what I mean? I grew up in Phoenix, Illinois, next to Harvey and stuff like that. So it's really poor. Basically poor people shit out there. So yeah.
And you know, you came in the game. You were most notably known for, well, I'm gonna say how I know you for.
Okay.
There was an epic scene of you had on a do-rag and a wife beater, and you were portraying a stud. And in this scene, it seemed as though someone talked you into sexual intercourse.
Yeah.
Now, growing up in the suburbs of Chicago to that scene, like how did Daphne get to right there, that moment?
Well, what you wanted from the beginning, or you wanted fast forward? Like how you want me to get to this?
Let's give me 6 months before that scene. Like,
okay, so
what was life like?
6 months before that scene, I was doing OnlyFans. I was doing OF. I had just started OF.
Okay. What made you want to get?
Well, actually, let me backtrack some more. Yup. So COVID happened. I was dancing 6 months before I was a stripper. I was dancing.
Okay.
Then COVID happened. Then the clubs, the whole world shut down. But the strip club shut down too. And I was like, dang, this was real. So I started OF, OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
And my first day doing OnlyFans, I'm talking about it went up. And I was like, oh, this better than the strip club. I'm for real. So this better than the strip club. So went crazy. And then that particular scene you're talking about, I was with DSLAF. And what was it? So yeah, people who know DSLAF, they know. But I was with a pro amateur company. He reached out to me because he seen my work and everything on Twitter and whatnot. So he reached out to me, and then boom, it was from there. He was like, "You got the short haircut, you know what I mean? Bring a do-rag." I'm like, you know what? That's gonna be nice. We're gonna do a stud scene. Yeah, that's gonna be freaky. That's really cool.
Now, was you skeptical about playing a stud? Like, I know when you see the fade that people probably think like you've been a stud, or was you cool with that, or like how did you feel about that?
Yeah, I was cool with it because I mean I'm a little tomboy anyway in my mind. Like I like tomboy things or whatever. But I mean, really, I just had a do-rag on. I wear that all the time anyway, and a sports bra and some. They weren't even real long basketball shorts. They were just some little shorts cut off, honestly. So it was kind of giving STEM, but at the same time, no one made no video. I'm gonna claim it. I was the first one, really the first one to pull out a stud video of that caliber, quality.
No, absolutely.
And snap like that too. You know what I mean? So I paved the way for all these studs outside right now doing their thing.
So
I did. I paid.
No, it was a legendary video.
For
You
it
played
ended
the
up
part
making
with-
views in 3 weeks. So for sure.
So the success of that video, talk about life. Like, what was it like once the reaction, like living your life after that video had came out?
Now that was weird. It was kind of funny because I still didn't know. Like, I even today I still like just be la-di-da-di-da, living my life. I don't walk around with security and stuff like that. I ain't got to. Just try me. But after the success of the video, I'll never forget. I went to Papa's, and at the drive-thru, the guy, like the young man, knew who I was. Like, I'm just ordering my food, getting my food, and he's like, "You thick ass Daphne." Oh yeah, I guess, yeah. Like, what's up? I love you. So that was my first time having like a fan be like that. And I'm like,
Did he give you that food for free?
no, he was like
he tripped
a
out.
teenage boy
Oh.
or something. So he probably didn't want to get for real. He looked like he's like 18 or something.
Okay.
But I was like, oh, okay, thanks, I guess. So, and that it still didn't register on my mind, honestly, until like maybe like 2 years ago. I just realized, like, dang, I'm real now. Oh my goodness. So I didn't know that until like 2 years ago. So.
The fact that you said that video dropped after COVID, because I feel like I've seen that video when I was in high school. Like when I was, it made me feel young again. I was like, so initially, you know, we started from the OF. You started the OF. What are some of the pros or OFs and the cons versus being in on the dancing scene?
Pros and cons. Well, OF, you don't have to like have sex if you don't want to have sex. You know what I mean? You could really you could be on there talking if you wanted to. So it's really it's not a sexual platform to begin with. It's not even made for that. It's really just like people go on there talk about real life things, podcasting, or show you how to fix something or fix your credit on there, anything. There's a lot of stuff on OF other than just sex. It's just sex overshadowed everything else. You know what I mean? So that's the pro right there. You ain't got to get on there and be all crazy if you don't want to. You can read a book if you want to, but the club, and I say like just a con for both of them. The club and OF does take a portion of your money. You know what I mean? Ain't that big, but they do take a portion. Like the club, they take a portion of your money too. You got to pay your tip out. You know what I mean? You got the DJ fees or the security guard or whoever. You know what I mean? So they taking a portion of your money in some way. So that is a con in both.
What's the most bullshit? What's the most bullshit in the position in the club, but that has to get tipped? Like, why am I tipping this motherfucker? Who do you think that
I
is?
feel like the DJ. That's how I feel like. Play this music. Don't they already pay you to be here? Is this not your job or something? Or we pay you to be here?
I kind of feel like it's the house mom.
Nah, she need that.
It's not the house mom?
No, we need a house mom.
Y'all need a house mom?
Oh, no, baby. We got to have that.
You definitely need a house mom.
Oh.
House mom has the lashes, outfits, pasties, tampons,
say
lotion,
tampons, you
deodorant.
never
So you need a
know.
house mom.
But I mean,
You need all that.
Break up the fights. Give you some. Make that money. Don't let that money make you. You know, give you some motivation in your life. Like, you need a house mom.
Okay.
Yeah, she do the regulation in the back room.
but the DJ is wild because he set the mood though. He gonna set the tone. He
Yeah,
gonna
but
make sure.
Who gonna dance if we ain't here?
You right?
The club should be paying the DJ to come automatically. He get a base fee. You come here, you tip the DJ if you please. It shouldn't have to be an automatic. Oh, we gotta tip the DJ, and you gotta tip the bouncer, and you gotta tip the house. Dang, you took half my little check, didn't you? Dang.
What's the worst type of customer?
The ones that just come up and down, don't tip none, just sitting there,
okay.
sitting there, just looking.
I hear you on that.
And then you looking, you right at the stage, you looking. The dancer come up to you, you still allow, you supposed to tell her, nah, baby, I'm cool, I'm just chilling, I'm just browsing, I'm just chilling. That's what you tell her. Instead, you let her sit right up on your lap, get your free feels in for free, and then like, after that go. Okay, song went. Now she finna go. She finna leave now. And you still don't give her no money for her time? Like, she done wasted 2 minutes on you. A whole song. She could have getting paid over there with a whole song.
I do feel like sitting right at the stage knowing your ass is broke is wild.
That's right.
Usually, I sit my ass way back off in the corner. And I go.
Not you listen. So you out here getting the free feels?
No. So I like to go and get wings sometimes and maybe, watch the game. Okay. But I position myself somewhere where you actually have to come and interact with me, so I don't disrespect you by not having no money to spend with you. I position myself. You gotta start taking that food to go. Unless you trying to tip, you gotta start taking that food to go, baby. Even if you come here to get some chicken, there's some chicken wings somewhere else. I know the strip club got the best wings. They be busting. They lit. Yeah. Go on to Papa's, go on to Hot Honey Chicken, whatever that is, what we just had today. Go somewhere else. Mm-mm. Okay, so say I'm on a budget and I did come for some wings, but I do want to be respectful, a respectful patron.
This is the thing. If you on a budget, don't come to the strip club. Don't even come.
Don't even come.
On a budget? What you came here for? These women is working. These are working women. I ain't never went to my doctor with no insurance and said, no, I just came here.
You ain't never went to the ER and just...
That go on your insurance still. Your insurance pay for the ER. That ain't free.
Sometimes the ER pay for the ER.
It go on your credit. If you don't pay it, it hit that credit. So either way, you paying for it. If you don't pay, that's up to you to not pay for it. Right.
Man, it's crazy. They'll sit up in there and make, so your total is X, Y, Z, and you just be like, okay, well, I'll see y'all later.
What's the best advice that you've gotten in the game?
The best advice? I ain't gonna lie. Make the money, don't let it make you. And that's from Players Club, for real. And in both ways, from the strip club and from the adult industry, you know what I mean? So, because the money can change you in many ways,
Has money ever changed you in any type of way?
Yeah, I made a little money, it changed me. What they said, I got my check and I was gone. I was gone. But no, it changed you a little bit, but I had to come back down. When you make so much money, you have to refine yourself, It's like, you thought you was going to be so happy at the top with all that money, and then you be like, you not. And then you wondering and searching, like, why? What's happening? You need more than just money to, make you happy.
What's one of the stupidest purchases you made when you got a good amount of money?
Actually, I didn't make no dumb purchases.
She said, I'm good with the paper.
I'm too tight. Yeah, I invested. So, that's all I did, actually.
Speaking of women having money, what is your thoughts about pimps in the game?
Pimps is crazy. I used to be like, so I'll probably get canceled again for them. Pimps be needed sometimes, for real. I personally have met women who need a little extra help. They need a manager, basically. Right. That's what I'm gonna call it. So a manager, that's what they basically need. I've had a woman ask me to not pimp her, but she came giving me the bread, ready to. And she told me, I need you to hold on to this, and I need you to give it to me every stuff like that. I just told her, like, in my mind, it registered pimp. Ain't that a pimp? I don't do that, girl. But as long as you got a good pimp, they cool. Right?
So, can you describe the type of woman that might need a pimp? Just in case, because I feel like some women might need this assistance, but they don't know it because they don't know this is what the type of woman that they are.
Right. So a type of woman who may need a pimp or AKA manager is a type of woman who would get paid, get her money from the club or however, and just go mess it all off on something else and just on liquor, on food, and on nothing investing back into the business, which is yourself, the business. You need to be, your hair should be done. Your nails should be done. Yes, you should have on a nice looking dance outfit, makeup and stuff like that. If you're not trying to invest in yourself, but you over here getting toe up, drunk, all this weed, all these drugs and all this stuff like that, no. And that's another thing. The pimp really supposed to make sure you stay in line. That's what it really supposed to have you on point. Like, bring that money back home to daddy because I'm about to flip it. I'm finna, you got the best shoes on, the best outfits on, hair on, because why? I didn't flip that money. I didn't go fuck it off on liquor and drugs and do this and do that. Go buy a big old house. Put all the women up in the house. Yes. Now we living how we supposed to be living. You know what I mean? So that's the type of woman who needs a pimp. If she is just like, la-di-da-da-da, let me get some liquor, let me get some weed. Don't want to do nothing for herself. Or don't know how. Because there's some women who don't know how. Like some women don't have no bank accounts or IDs or any of these things that know how to do these like real life things. You know what I mean? Paperwork stuff. Get you some insurance, some dental, stuff like that, so.
Do you think women should be pimps?
Yeah, they can. I ain't gonna say should be, but they can be. I ain't gonna say should be, but they definitely can be, I feel like for anybody though, woman or man, it's hard to be a pimp. You can't have no heart. You can't have no heart if that's what you're gonna do, because it comes to a crossroad. You either gonna put her out or smack her.
Right. Okay, so let's break that down, because you say you can't have no heart, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why do you feel like you just have to be real cold?
Just because my own personal experience, when that girl was giving me all her money, I was supposed to take it. That's like having no heart. Like, oh, I see what you trying to get at, and I'm not gonna play blind. No, baby girl, I'm gonna motivate you. How about you do this?
Why didn't you want to take her money?
Because I have a heart.
No, but I'm saying
because I have a heart.
You know what I'm saying? But you could have. Didn't you feel like you knew better what to do with her money?
No, I'm gonna teach her how to do. And if you don't listen to me, you don't listen to me. I'm gonna give you free game. You ain't gotta pay for this game. But I ain't no pimp.
She was begging you to give you the money, right?
Yeah, she was here, take it. I'm like, no, I can't. Because I'm gonna show you. You're gonna keep it in your pocket. This money is not gonna burn a hole in your pocket. You're gonna be a big girl. You're gonna go to that bank and make a bank account.
Whatever happened to her?
Yeah, actually, she's married now to a white man. She's married to a white man now.
So she never needed a pimp. She just needed a white man.
Well, somebody had to do it. You know what I mean?
Man.
You didn't need me.
So speaking of the game, we just saw Diddy get 4 years for his charges, which were what was it? Pimping, solicit, what was it? Whatever the fuck it was. It was
buying that cat and transporting it state to state.
Right. Yeah. Being too freaky. Do you feel like that was a fair amount of time to get for his charges?
I mean, it was and it wasn't. It's like this. If we're only speaking on the charges that he got charged with, then no. I don't feel like that's a fair amount of time. I think it should be, everyone might be buying cooch. If you only speak on the charges, everyone buy a little cat, you know what I mean, and fly out. I feel like then there's a lot of guys that you can charge with soliciting and transportation, whatever he got charged with. If we're only speaking about his charges, what he got charged with. But on the flip hand, was he right for doing it? No, yeah. He was dead ass wrong. Man.
He was dead ass wrong.
You was dead ass wrong. Like you were dead ass wrong. But yeah, I'm saying you were dead ass wrong.
So, have you ever had a celebrity try to fly you out?
Yeah, I can't say any names.
Of course not. Do you feel like when a celebrity approaches you in that matter, that it's like, oh, do you feel like you're in danger, or like this is
in danger?
Right. Do you feel like it's like you're about to enter a dangerous situation or a situation you don't want to be in?
Well, I've never went.
Oh, okay.
I've never, because I know if I go, I know what I got to do.
Got you.
He ain't flying me out just to look at me,
Yeah, you are pretty. But I guess
I ain't going. So many words, But danger, I don't be feeling in danger. I just.
So, what is your type? What would you take to fly Daphne to somewhere, to a location?
The money.
Yeah, of course the money. But does it require anything besides the money? Do you care about like the physical or just the fame?
Yeah,
or whatever?
I care if you too freaked out or not.
Okay.
If you too freaked out, I'm not coming.
Got you.
You ain't gonna have me in the bathtub getting peed on. I don't do that.
Right.
So it's just, And you can kind of gauge, at least I can. I use my better judgment, talk to some, texting, FaceTime. If he gonna already let you know through the FaceTimes anyway.
Right.
And once he get the let me see such and such, such and such, you're like, okay, he may be normal. But if he asks you, are you into such a, I think you're getting a little weird. I'm gonna pass on that flight.
How because you know, niggas are lustful.
Okay.
How much? What like how raunchy has a nigga gotten where you was like, okay, we're gonna have to cut this conversation short. Like, what was the conversation be like?
Probably something about like butt play or something, maybe eating his ass or strapping him, and that's why I draw the line. It's like, yeah, the butt stuff, I don't do the butt stuff. Even in my butt either. I don't do my butt. I'm not a butt person. So
that's why I just when people say something about pegging or getting pegged, it just always.
Do you feel like Cassie was a victim?
Was she a victim? Yes, I believe she was. She was young. She was so young. She was too young to be. That money looked real good to me at this age. Right. I can only imagine at what she's like 19 or something like that. At 19, I've done a lot more for less. So Diddy would have had me. I would have been crashing out too. But yeah, she's a victim for sure.
Do you feel like too much money corrupts people? Like when you have an over, what's the most amount of money you feel like a person can get before they just start losing their mind?
I think I don't know the amount that you start losing your mind, but when you start getting money and when you get a lot of it quickly too,
right?
Oh Lord, that you got too much access to a lot of things that you probably shouldn't even be having access to right now, especially if you ain't used to having it. You know what I mean? I can't put a dollar amount on it, but when you get that money quick and it's a lot and it's steady coming too, you calling whoever, doing whatever. You talking to people crazy, calling this woman over here, this woman over there. You know what? I fuck it. I done had all the bitches. Let me get a man now. You never know what I'm going to do.
Nah, for real.
You can do anything you want almost. That's how your mind, how you thinking. Like, I could do anything that I want. I could fly all the baddest out of here. You know what I mean? So, too much money.
Speaking of money, we're looking at a situation right now where with Cardi B, she's trying to get divorced from Offset and he's demanding alimony.
He's wild as hell. Alimony?
Alimony.
He crazy. I ain't know he want alimony.
He wants alimony.
That's insane.
Do you think it's unfair for him to be demanding alimony when she's a higher earner than him?
It's unfair, yeah, because what is she paying alimony for?
I mean, because typically that's what happens in marriage is the higher earner is who pays the alimony to the.
All I'm gonna say is I pray she had a really good prenup.
Well, no, because he was up. He was the one that was up when they got married. She was kind of just in the inception. Because I was wondering why she, because I asked a young lady, well, why didn't she just get a prenup? Oh, well, because I don't think Bodak Yellow was out yet. But so, should a man, after you split, should a man be looking to a woman to still kind of furnish his lifestyle?
Do some female stuff like we be doing, like, he gonna pay me. I need child support. That's exactly how you sound right now. She gonna pay me. You sound real big and mad. He's so sad. That's sad for him. So sad for him. Wow.
Now, on the flip, Cardi B is now pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think she probably got pregnant a little too quickly while still being married? Or do you think that's par for the course with moving on with her life?
I mean, things happen. You know what I mean? Things happen. She was in love with dude. And she keeping it. So that's that. I feel like she moved on too fast. I mean, not moved on too fast. I feel like she got pregnant and did it. Yeah, we all have a little bump in the road. So what, you know?
Yeah. When you look at like, you know, you see different celebrities. Let's say you were in that same situation. You know, you moved on, and do you think that you would be able to? Would you still have that same respect for the union, knowing what you and your who you're divorcing went through, or would you be like, nah, I'm doing me?
I probably, honestly, it depends on like, he did her bogus. You know what I mean?
He did his big one.
And in their case, like if I was her,
Right.
oh yeah, I'm moving around with no remorse.
Right.
We've been divorced in my brain. I'm done. I am done. You did upteen, whatever you want. You just lived your best life while we was married and together. Now we going through a divorce, separated. You telling me I can't do the same? Nah. I ain't hearing that. So if it was me, I'm outside. Definitely outside.
What makes Daphne be fed up with somebody she dealing with? Well, like, what makes you
shit like that? Something like that. And you just cheat on me up and down, up and down, up and down. Oh no. I'm finna get tired now. I gotta go.
What's the wildest thing a person's ever done to you in a relationship where you was like, I can't even believe this is happening to me?
Let me see. Probably just infidelity. Yeah, cheating.
Infidelity.
That's probably the biggest, the most common thing. Yeah, the infidelity.
Does it ever fuck with your head that you like, I'm thick ass Daphne, and this nigga is really playing with me, or whoever this person is really playing, like, because you have your name, it holds weight, and like,
honestly, you know, I don't fuck with me because they excuse me. Well, you do this, so why I can't go off on the side? On the side, what? I'm doing it in front of you, making sure you know, telling you, and I'm coming home with this check. I'd be like, well, you need to go sell it. If you're gonna go cheat, you need to go be selling it then. And ain't no guy really trying to sell no dick, and I don't understand why not. Go get some money for it. Like, you're just giving out free
dick has no value. That shit's
a little bit, but put $100 on that dick. The bitch better get your haircut done or something for you. So I take some off my plate. Help me out.
Do you often find yourself being the breadwinner in your situations?
Yes. Like for females, not when I date women, typically, yes.
How do you, like, does that annoy you to be like, you when you have to be the provider and the protector?
No, because I know what to expect with most women. You know, women don't be having a whole lot of money. I don't know why they don't. They don't be having a whole lot of money. Or at least they act like they don't. And I can understand because I'm a woman too, because as soon as I get with a man, I ain't got no money. Now I'm broke. So as soon as I get with a man, I'm broke too. So when I'm dating a woman, typically, yes, I am the breadwinner.
So now, okay, I'm glad you said that. When it comes to them needing something, let's say you've been dealing with a young lady, it's been about a week, and she's been voicing certain issues that she's dealing with. What is your thoughts on helping her? Do you make that your business, or how do you deal with that?
I mean, it depends on what it is. Like, if I can provide it, I would try my best to do it. But if it's like something outrageous, you need your rent paid, bitch, it's a week. You been knew you needed your rent paid. You supposed to, nah, I don't know if I pay that rent now. That's crazy. You supposed to been had this rent money put up. Now I'm actually finna start messing with you because you irresponsible. So
you ain't never had one so bad that you was like,
no.
No?
No, that's men stuff.
That's men stuff.
That's men stuff. I don't think like that. I'll be, oh, you irresponsible. Oh no, girl, I can't have that.
Okay, so what initially attracts you to a woman?
Like first glance, of course, they look. Like,
for sure.
You gotta look good.
Yeah.
But conversation, you know, you don't really find out they broke until few weeks, like a month. They be trying to, you know.
I ain't gonna lie, I can tell when they broke instantly.
How? Give me the tea.
Sometimes, like when they don't have an ID.
Well, that's too. Wait, that's too deep. That's too broke. Like,
yeah, like
I'm talking about these women.
You need essentials.
They have an ID. They have a car and stuff like that. So they can still fade the funk a little bit. You know,
yeah, like
their rent might be due though.
Nah, it's like you don't got your ID, or like you have a car but you don't have
insurance.
Mm-hmm. Like
old mismatched tires. Stuff like that. When your tires mismatch, you know a bitch ain't really got it up. You know, like I don't care. Yeah.
Have you ever helped felt like I'm just tired of helping bitches. Like I'm finna stick to. Like, do you ever be feeling like that? Like I'm just done helping a bitch.
Actually, I just crossed back over to the straight side not too long ago, because and I did that because one, it was some good ass penis, but other than the penis, I was like, I'm getting a little older now, and I don't want to take my garbage out, or I don't want to change my own tires, stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's a man's job. I'm gonna have to call. And dealing with these women is like, she ain't finna come change this tire. I gotta call AAA. Now I gotta do it myself. So I gotta just go ahead and go back over to the straight side.
Hey, you never thought about just, maybe being poly?
No, I'm not that person.
Not that person. Can't share or
no,
don't want to be shared.
No, I'm just no. I'm just jealous. I could not. What's mine is mine, and I said I don't want to share. I don't want to see my person messing with another person in front of me, because now.
But I mean, really, technically, both of them would belong to you, because this is.
But we all three go together, right?
Right. That nigga. Then I'm sure the nigga would just be happy to be there at that point.
Right.
He just going along with the flow.
Right. But as soon as he get to asking too much, like for a threesome and stuff, he gonna really piss me off. So I'm gonna have to kick him to the curb. Now,
okay, let's stay right there for just a second. Because, being in the industry, a man would think that, like, yeah, I'm at least gonna get the threesome,
right?
But you don't fuck with the why is that? Why should a man not expect what you do when you're professional to cross over into the personal?
Because I be acting on them cameras. That's
okay.
Why. I don't be going to work for real. I be like, all right, now what we gotta do? How long? Okay. If you want me to act like that what you want me to do? You want me to do that in a relationship too? Then you're gonna hate me. You're like, so she's not that good, actually.
For personal reference, thick ass Daphne and Daphne are two different.
Yes.
Okay.
Two different, completely different people.
How do you, how hard is it to defeat that when you deal with people like, look, nigga, this just this over here. This is not even who in my real life.
It's very hard. It's so hard. I can't even tell you. It's actually damn near impossible to defeat that. It don't matter who the person is I talk to. They always gonna think I'm doing something on the side with from set, from work or whatever, male or female. It do not matter. It does not matter. So I'm still trying to figure that part out. How do we? Do you think it's possible? Could you date a porn star? Could you date someone you like?
Man, shit, Jada Fire, if she'll have a nigga. Jada.
And you accept all that come with her, everything.
That big ass piece of chocolate, nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga. What they talking about? Okay. Nah, nigga, we good.
But that's what they all say. They always say that in the beginning.
I mean, shit.
Until she get up to go, all right, babe, I'm about to go do a scene. You gonna, wait. I thought you wasn't working no more. I thought you was retired.
I'm gonna put you up, dude. You don't have to. You don't have to shoot a scene. Now, if I wasn't coming with no paper, I wouldn't dare even, because I already know what time it is. But I'm coming with the paper, baby. You don't got to do this. No. Okay, I'm trying to say you like Drake.
So the money then. It has to be money. So you wouldn't be rocking with her. That's her past. You wouldn't be rocking with her if she's currently in the industry then.
No, I mean, so okay, I'll take that back. If that's what she wants to continue doing, then I would have to accept that. Mm-hmm. But I would imagine, because I don't want to work. So if somebody was
and put you up, for sure. But they're not coming like that. Most men not trying to be like, or women. Most men or women, they want to date you. Yeah, okay, they'll say they're gonna put you up and all this good stuff. But okay, now you dependent on this person. Mm-hmm. You solely dependent on this person. How are you gonna find me a new means of, like, are you gonna put me in your business? What do you do?
I was gonna ask, so can a person put thick ass Daphne up? Would you accept that?
And put me up, but put me on too.
Put me on. That's put me on. Don't put me up. Put me on.
Put me on. Yeah. Don't just put me up. Yeah, but once you go down, I'm coming down right with you. So what's up must come down, and I'm trying to stay up. So,
could you date someone in the industry?
If they was like, I used to say no all the time. I used to say no, I wouldn't date somebody in my industry. But I changed my answer now because I've bumped into some. It's because I usually bump into some weirdos, but lately I bumped into some cool people. I'm like, oh, okay, you normal. Like sometimes people in the industry don't be that normal.
Right.
They be real industry like. If you know what I mean.
Right.
You know what I mean. So real industry like. But if you're not industry like, yeah, I could rock with you.
Right. Because you mentioned that you were jealous, like for the you.
Now for work, I can see that. But
Right.
you just out like, I don't know, my mind just be like, why are you out here cheating for free?
Right.
Go get some money then. Like, sell it. You want to cheat.
Right.
Why are you fulfilling something on the inside that I'm not giving you then? That's how I look at it. Like, if you stepping out, there's something on the inside of you that's not fulfilled that you have to go get somewhere outside. Opposed to a transactional meetup. If it's transactional, you ain't got no feelings involved. You just, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Thank you for the bread, and I'm gone.
Have you ever caught feelings for like a trick or anything like that?
A trick, yes, I have. Yeah, because
Right.
me and my tricks, we be locked in.
Right.
I used to love my trick. I had a really couple good ones.
Tricks get like a bad stereotype, a bad name sometimes.
They do.
What's your thoughts on the trick?
I mean, sometimes they just tricks. Some of them, they just here for some money. You getting your money and you go. But then I had one of my tricks, man, actually, two of them. Two of my tricks put me up. Look, you ain't got to do this no more, baby. I'm taking care of you, paying the rent, car note and everything, making sure they trying to put me in school. Actually, 3 of my tricks, I had some really good tricks. Dang, I forgot about him. But yeah, trying to put me through school. I just didn't want to go to school and want to do this and want to do that. I was young, but they was giving me money, cashing me out. I had what's it called? Not an allowance, but what's that thing called?
Per diem.
Well, something I get per week or whatever. Yeah, this is yours per week, what I mean? So, but yeah, it's some tricks you just. But what made us be locked in though was really they was just cool as ever. Like they just wouldn't go nowhere. They was no, I'll do it. You ain't got you ain't gotta come over here. You good type shit. Like they was just locked in. It was over cool. Like, oh, you got a good conversation on you. You really trying to put me on. I'm like, dang, like I feel like you gotta kind of care about somebody a little bit. Like, and then one of my tricks, I only gave him the coochie like 2 times ever. And I said, man, this is different. I ain't never had a nigga like, what you waiting on? You know what I mean? Like, you just waiting on me or something? Or what you want from me? Like, why are you trying to be so good to me for what? Is it just because I'm on your side and your hip and it look good to the outside? That probably is, but he being good to me, so keep on coming. That's cool with me.
There's a streamer named Zoe. She was sitting down with Wifey and Lucci, and they were having a conversation. And he looked over and said, "You need to get your breast done."
Oh, I think I seen that on Facebook. Yeah, because he looked dead at him or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you think
that's crazy?
Niggas,
That's crazy to say.
Do you think niggas should be making those type of comments when it comes to the female body? Do you think they should have that type of opinion?
Never. Not ever. No, that is crazy. I wish somebody would tell me what I need to get done on my body. Boy, get your goof ass on. You stupid or what? Like, I'm not finna play with you. I'm not finna play with you because look at you. Look at you. You need to go work out. Get your teeth, your hair. Come on now. Stomach hanging over your belt. What's wrong with you? Like, that don't even make sense. But even then, like, I saw the video and the girl looks very pretty. Like,
she's beautiful.
She is very pretty. And her body is natural, I believe. Like, I don't think she has no work done. How you gonna tell somebody go to surgery, get up under the knife and damn near die? What? Kill myself for some breasts? That sounds crazy to me.
Do you think women should be getting any type of augmentation? Do you have you seen a woman that need that, or do you think that is a thing? Like, or do you think like we should be cool with what God gave us?
Yeah, I think it's both. Like, go get you a BBL if that's what you want to do for you. You know, like if you done had a baby or something, and you know that baby got your body looking a little rough, ain't nothing wrong with getting your stuff put back together how you want it. Go do that, you know. But or even if like, I don't know, I don't really feel about like, I really don't like BBLs for real. Like if you just go get a BBL, I feel like you supposed to start stripping now. Like if you ain't got no kids, like what you just go
Right.
You
You get the BBL, you work overnight, you overnight stock and shit.
Yeah,
you work
like
at FedEx.
I don't get what you get it for. You wasting the BBL. I think you should work.
I be feeling like I think they get that and they feel like something dramatic is gonna happen. Like a nigga with the paper is gonna just like, oh, you got
Now
that.
you do attract a different type of breed.
For sure.
When you start getting up BBLs, it be a little more money involved. Like the guys with a little more money, but it's really like you gotta accept and love your own self, your own body. That's number one. But
now, I know it's easy to say because you thick ass Daphne. How long have you been thick? How long was it all your life? So tell us about you know how hard it is to have a curve and have a shape even in school and being young. Like
annoying. It was so sick. I do not recommend. Like, Lord have mercy. You know, I got my confidence. I was always confident, and I got that from like my grandparents. My grandmother always said, "Like you beautiful. You built so beautiful. You got them hips." I always had like wide hips, booty on me, and everything. I never had a big chest, for real. But here recently, my chest been getting bigger. I guess I'm getting older. But when I was younger, growing up, my grandma like, "You beautiful. You got that body on you, girl." Like she always hype me up, like, "You look good. Got them hips and stuff." So I was like, "Okay, cute." But then I got into high school, not even high school, matter of fact, like in middle school. And older men would try to talk to me. And I was weird. Like to be a kid, you in 8th grade, 7th grade, you got older men hollering at you, hey, 21, 22, and what you is in 8th grade, like 14 or something like that, like 14 in 8th grade. That's weird. So you be like, what is happening? Like, what does he mean that I'm thick? I don't even know what thick is in 8th grade, especially then. We ain't had an internet like that for real. We had internet, but it wasn't.
It wasn't the internet.
It wasn't like, we got some internet right now, So, and then the high school, like I'll never forget, I was in high school. It was 2014. I'll never forget, I was walking home from a park district job. I was working at a park district job, had my little school shirt on and everything. This guy, he says he's had a Benz too. I'll never forget. He had a Benz. He was like 32 or something at the time. And he said, like he hollered at me, he stopped me. I was walking home around the corner. He stopped me, trying to holler at me. I went up to his car and talked to him. I said, what this man doing in a Benz talking to me? What? So I'm going, okay. Cool. His homeboy on the other side, I'm walking home though. He like, such and such just talked to you? I said, yeah. He said, wait, does he know how low drug? I was like, yeah. I said, I'm 16. So I was 16 at the time. I said, dang. He like, do you know how old he is? I'm like, no. He's like 30. Woo. I was like, dang, that's crazy. So the attention has always like been there from young men too, like boys my age type shit, but grown men too. And that's where the weird, fucked up part come in,
Do you think if you could go back and maybe be smaller or more petite that you would have done that?
No, because I just can't change my genes on my family. Like, you know what I mean? I can't help with
because I know,
God
like, sometimes having a fat ass is inconvenient. Like if you walk into certain rooms or you want to be dealt with a certain type of way and you just got that fat ass.
It was a lot going on. You know what I mean? But you just gotta learn how to carry your own self. You can't like I did have to come up growing. I had to learn how to dress appropriate for my body type. I had to get told, like, you can't wear that. Look at her. She's skinny. Yeah, y'all the same age, but no, you cannot wear that. And I'm like, oh, you're right. I see why. But coming up, that's what young girls need. They need they family, aunties, mamas, sisters, grandmas. Somebody tell them, like, hey, look, girl, you can't wear that. Just because you see her wearing it don't mean you can. You got that body on you. You looking like a 21-year-old and you 15, 16. You know what I mean? So, no, I wouldn't change it or nothing. It built character. You had to walk with your head held high, and it was always little boys in the hallway walking in the hall. Till, woo, tune the world out. I don't even hear you.
Now, we have teachers now that are, they have be form fitting and, they wear their professional clothes and they look nice and professional. But they get ostracized because they got the shape.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like that's fair to judge a woman on how, even if she's dressed nice and professional, but the shape? Do you feel like they should have to go over and dress like maybe in a suit or something just to appease?
Nah, but I do feel like you know what you have. You can cover up. Put
Right.
a cardigan on. You know what you have. Put a long cardigan. If you're gonna wear that form-fitting dress, wear it. And throw a cardigan right all up over it. They go just as long. That way, you still gonna see it, and they be like, "Oh, so what am I covering up?" Yes, you are covering it. Cover it up. It's like if you go to church, I ain't finna walk in church like this.
Right.
I'm never doing that. That's crazy. Everyone's finna be. You at school with these little kids. You know they distracted, and the adults who working here with you too. You know what I mean? Put a cardigan on. You can do that. It's okay.
Speaking of church, I'm glad you brought that up. The pastors be looking real iced out now. They be having on Jordans. They be having on Gucci. What do you think about pastors nowadays? And you know how they look. Like, for instance, I was watching an interview and there was one pastor. He was like, he should believe the church should be working in the weed industry because, you know, that gets young men off the street. They learn how to cultivate. They learn how to grow. And we're in a state there it's legal. So why wouldn't the church be in the weed industry? What do you think about, you know, pastors who
church being in the weed industry? I mean, maybe a couple members of the church work in the weed industry. I don't know about that one. I just feel like.
Do you feel like pastors are getting too they're looking too worldly?
Too worldly. Yeah. Because they don't want to use it's numbers. You don't want to lose your congregation. And if I speak that real word to you in that Bible thumping, you're going to leave because you're going to feel convicted by the Holy Spirit and get up out of here. You're going to be like, I got to change my ways. I got to go. He talking about me. Yeah, the Bible. Actually, you should feel a little conviction. That's the point of church. That's the point to keep you humbled right here. Right. You should change, you know, but
I always, you know,
numbers.
With me personally, because they always say the pastor is supposed to be more reserved, his lifestyle. But I'm like, I never want to see my pastor doing bad. If my pastor has a Benz, cool, Benz. I mean, I wouldn't want to see him pull up in a Phantom maybe or no Lamborghini, but I feel like the pastor should have something nice, you know, because this is their job.
I believe the pastor should definitely have something nice. You should. I mean, you worked hard for this. You following the word. Why not? I don't think God wants any of us to be poor. I don't think God wants any of us here on earth to be poor at all. I don't think the Bible don't say that. It don't tell you to be poor. It does not, you know. But if my pastor drives a nice car, and I love that for him. He should.
Do you ever feel like because you are who you are when you go to church that you're judged by your peers?
No, because I go to the church I grew up in. So they know me from little itty bitty. Then, you know, and that's that. So.
Would you date a Christian man?
Gotta be a Christian man. That's the only thing I'm dating is a Christian man.
Do you enjoy what you do still?
As an adult entertainment, here and there. I enjoy it on my terms. Like if I'm planning to shoot, I enjoy it, yeah.
What would Daphne rather be doing?
What would I rather be doing? Daphne's developments, construction. Really, that's it. Buying properties and flipping them. That's my passion.
Let's talk about this housing market.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how can one become successful in this market? Because like, it seems like you're better off in an apartment at this point because with the utilities and the electricity and the landscape. Like, do you feel like it's any point to even try to buy a house if you're, what are we, Gen X? If you're in the Gen X?
I mean, the point of buying a house is like you buy it low, you know, you sit on it, your equity and everything builds up in the home. So once your equity and everything builds up, once it is time to sell or whatever, or if you got to take money out of it, you can take money out of it. You know, it depends on what you're looking for. But now, if you're just this one single person, I don't think you should just go buy a house for it. It's just you. You ain't got no kids. You ain't got no husband, no wife. You don't need no house. Go get you an apartment. You okay, you know. But if you have a family and whatnot, yeah, why not go buy a house?
Do you feel like, is that your goal? You be married, have a house? Is that something you want to do? Or
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. I definitely want to be married one day, children and whatnot one day, the house, you know. So, yeah.
how many kids does Daphne want to have?
Like probably 2 max.
2 max.
Maybe 3, maybe. If a third come, I'm like, dang, I slipped up. You know what I mean? But 2 max for sure.
So, could Daphne be a stay-at-home mom?
Yes, that's the only thing I want to do. Is be
That's
a
the only-
Yes, I don't want to work. I don't want to have to. I want to stay at home with the babies. That is the job right here. Raise the kids, and that's that. I want to sit up my feet like this, and that's that.
What do you think kids have access to nowadays that if you were a parent that you wouldn't allow your kids to have access to?
Too much internet. Like I don't think it's a way to really get around them having access to the internet. But I think parents could do a better job in monitoring, what their children watch or see on their tablets or whatever, you know what I mean? So, but that would mean you have to really be like in tune with your kid. Like, yeah, they may see it outside the home and stuff, but up under this roof though, I'm gonna try my best to put some blocks on some websites.
You gonna whoop your kids though?
Am I gonna whoop them?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't believe in soft parenting?
That is gentle parenting to me.
Gentle
I
parenting.
didn't kill you. You didn't die.
What are some things you got whoopers for when you was growing up?
Talking back, looking crazy, with my eyes slanted a different way, coming in late. I was running home.
My mama used to get slapped. Did you ever get slapped?
Mm-hmm.
What is that like to be slapped?
Bah! You be looking like, you be looking up like a hoe or something. Like you was getting whooped by a pimp. Like, damn. You better not block it. You better not, cause
don't block it.
Ooh-wee. But yeah, basically, coming in late, talking back, looking crazy, stuff like that.
What made you get the fade?
Well, I cut my hair in college, and then it wasn't a fade. It was like kind of like a high top little thing. And then I was like, yeah, I just wanted something free. I cut it in college. I was dropping out of college too. And I was like, I need something brand new in my life. So I cut it all off. And it just stuck. So from like 2017, 2018, my hair been cut like this since then.
Is it easier to fight when you have a fade?
I would assume it is, but honestly, I've never been in a fight in my entire life.
You've never been in a fight?
No, never had the need to fight. No one's ever came to me like, oh, bitch, I'm gonna whoop your ass. No one's ever
No one
to
ever
me.
approached thick ass Daphne about that nigga looking at her.
Never.
None of this shit.
Never. All the shit people talk about me is online. Keyboard warriors. That's how it is. For real. I swear to you. Everybody, she know. Everybody know. What I gotta fight for? You ain't came to me. I ain't finna start it. So what's up?
Man, that is some divine protection.
It is. I've never been jumped. I've never been picked on as a kid, or I've never been any of these things. Like no one's ever came to me sideways ever.
Do you think you can fight?
God. I don't even know. I don't think I can, because I never had. I don't think I can.
You ain't never stood in the mirror like threw them pants up like, yeah, I'm if it ever happened,
No, but I will say I'm strong. I do
okay.
know. I am strong. I work out, so I would assume. I hope these muscles come in handy. Shoot, I was working out what I'm working out for, But man, I would assume I could. I think I can hold my own. I think I can.
Man,
I hope I
it's
can.
crazy because I know females that have the fade just for that. Like,
what?
if it come to that, like, nigga, nah, I'm finna.
I just thought it was cute. It did. I just thought it was so cute on me. I was like, oh my God, this is for me.
Have you ever did any reality TV?
No.
You interested in that?
No, not at all.
Because you're going to definitely have to fight.
Too much. And that's the thing, like, I can't do reality because I'm crazy. It's like,
How crazy are you? What's the craziest
Because
thing?
if I shoot you now, I go to jail, and that's the problem. I got my concealed carry on purpose. So, fight, back up. I'm scared.
Okay, so have you
know?
ever had to draw down on the nigga?
I ain't never do that. Ooh, I just lied. Damn, I did, but I was in high school. Tell
us about the time you had to draw
Oh
down.
my goodness, because he was cheating on me. I hate that.
So for no reason?
There was no reason. Oh, really?
You draw down on that man for no reason?
I'm talking about, oh my goodness. And he know who he is too, because he kidnapped me and my homegirl. So it was me and my homegirl. I knew he was out there cheating. I knew he was. And then he come to my crib, picking me up. This in high school, so he picking me up like, come outside. Ooh, I got something for his ass. So I took my grandma's gun. It was a little 22, so a little 22 Smith Wesson revolver. Took that gun. I said, you know what? I got something for his ass. His ass wanna play with me. I go out there. I'm looking good too. I'm looking good. I go outside. Me and my homegirl. She in the back seat, so she got the knife. We on some, I don't know what we was on. So she got the
Sound
knife.
like some murder shit.
Yeah. And it was late night too, so I go outside. He talking. I said, no, that. And he, what? Daphne, what you doing? What? That? Oh no, I said that. What you been at? And he, hell no, I know the fuck. I know he mad at him, motherfucker. Oh my goodness, my homegirl in the back seat. And his homeboy in the backseat, he, nah, bro, I got a warrant, bro. I can't be up in this car, bro. Bro, I gotta get up. Come on, bro. No. He, hell no. So we fighting over the gun. He fighting me over the gun. He gets the gun. I'm thinking, oh shit, I'm about to die now. Dang, why would I do this? So he stated, what the fuck you finna do with this? He weighed in the 22. What you gonna do with this? And I'm looking like, I'm sorry. I say, I'm on hand in the back though, but I'm like, I'm sorry. So my hand reaching for the knife.
Right.
My homegirl put a knife in here. I said, what the fuck? So he, oh no, y'all ass on some shit. So he pulls off with us. I'm still knife in hand. He driving, he kidnapping us basically. He go, pull up on his homeboy. Get a bigger gun. Oh, what the fuck? What type of toxic ass relationship was I with just in? So that was my first and only time. Thank God I never had to do it again.
Damn, you are crazy. That was
She
took the gun and I reached for the knife.
Yeah, because I'm in here pleading my case. I'm sorry, hand in back. Homegirl put the knife. She on point. Bow, come here. I'm not finna play with you, boy. And in that moment, I knew that something was wrong with me.
So you take cheating very seriously, like, I guess.
Just don't play with me. Like, stop playing. Like, he was lying and cheating. You know what I mean? So you usually do both at the same time anyway, but that was too much in one instance. We had plans and whatnot. He set me off. I was like, oh, no.
What is cheating to Daphne in a relationship? What does that look like?
Anything physically or mentally, emotionally you have done that you don't want me to know about, find out. If I go through your phone, I don't go through phones, by the way. I believe, honestly, anything done in dark gonna come to light. Personally, That's how I feel. But I ain't stupid. If a female calling my phone and texting me, telling me about my man, give me that phone. Actually, now I have to go through your phone because how did she get my information? Yeah. What type of messiness you got going on? You got to clean that up. So now, about to go through your phone and see everything and put all the pieces together, make this puzzle.
Now that's wild when they get to calling you.
It's crazy. Yeah. Commenting on my post, calling me. I think, now I got to whoop your ass. So.
Speaking of comments and posts and internet and whoop-de-whoop, what's the wildest thing you've ever heard about yourself on the internet?
Oh, probably that I'm a baby mama. That one right there, that took me out. Because everyone who know me, I mean, I love the kids. I do love the kids. I ain't got no child to my name. Never had one. Don't have it and never have it.
Any scares?
Have I had any scares?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I take them Plan Bs like candy. I'll pop them. You ain't got to threaten me. You ain't got to give me no money. I go get it myself. I'm just go get rid of it.
What do you think has kept you from having a child all this time? Like,
I'm not ready.
Okay.
Personally, I'm just not ready for that responsibility. You really got to be there and take care of your kid. Like, that's a life, you know, a whole
Right.
human that you have to raise and be there. And I want to be able to be there for all steps. You know, be here for the kid and financially too. Like, I want to be well off. I'm just having kids. Like, and I'm a little selfish right now too. So,
Hey man, that's always good to know that about yourself. Do you think like you know, because we looking at a situation where, for instance, with PJ Washington and Brittany Renner,
I don't know who they are.
yeah, she's basically currently getting $5,500. He's in the NBA, but she's currently getting $5,500. She wants it to be up to $35,000 a month. Do you think that's an absorbent amount of money to raise
$5,500
a month
a month?
to $35,000?
Well, $5,500 is a little low though.
$5,500 is a little low for playing in the NBA,
I'm just saying.
but
you know.
$35,000.
No, that's very. That's a lot of. That's a lot of
That's
money.
the
though. That's a lot of money.
I wish I was dealing with a female who had getting that much child support.
$35,000.
Yeah.
Dang, that's a lot right there though. She and they all set. Everyone, her whole family, they set. I ain't gonna lie.
Do you feel like you know, if you had to be in that situation, would you go for the max or would you take it easy on the nigga?
If he's that money like that, I'm coming for the max. Because why take it easy? Because they probably not gonna give you the max anyway.
Right.
They probably gonna give you like a little low. So you shoot for the stars. Shoot for the moon.
Shoot for the moon, you'll be amongst the stars.
Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm getting at. Yeah, they may give me 15. I'm like, all right, we can do that. Nah, yeah. Because that's what I really wanted was 15 anyway. But if I would have asked for 15, you'd have knocked me down to what? 11, 10. Just give me the 5,500 then, because you about to piss me off. So.
Man, you got any shout outs?
No, just shout out to myself. Shout out to Only for the Fans.
Woo, shout out to Only for the
Make sure you go
Fans.
check out their Patreon. Make sure y'all go subscribe, click my links, and follow me.
Yeah, if they want to follow you, what's your handle? If for the people that want to follow you,
my Instagram is Daphne Thick Ass. My Twitter is Thick Ass Daphne. And yeah, everything else is in the links in both of those bios.
we just want to thank you for coming to sit down and talk with us. You're legendary in my eyes.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And as always, this is the best part. Thick ass Daphne, you are a real life street star.